Hey everybody, Jesse Kern here, and I'm the singing Realtor. Welcome home! So in today's video, I'm going to show you historic Valley Junction, or the original West Des Moines. Here I am today at 5th Street and Railroad, historic Valley Junction. This is a really unique part of town. When the city of West Des Moines was founded, it was originally known as the community of Valley Junction, and then as it grew, the name was changed to West Des Moines. So this is like the old historic district, the old downtown for West Des Moines. There's a lot of wonderful local businesses here on 5th Street, and historic Valley Junction's farmers market is back up and going again, 4 to 8 p.m. on Thursdays. It was not happening for a while with COVID, and that's changed. There's the dike across the way to prevent further flooding. Here's a little stage. They always have live music during farmers markets. You can hear the plane as West Des Moines and Valley Junction is just west of the south side of Des Moines, where the airport is. Old train depot station here. Just down there is 63rd or 1st Street in West Des Moines and Railroad. So there's the stage for Thursday's farmers market. Some of the businesses here in Valley Junction, there's Alexander's Photo Studio. Across the way we've got Isabel Bloom handcrafted sculptures made in Iowa. A couple of bars. It's a Sunday night, so there's not as much traffic as normal. Here's an interesting one, a cool one. Big acai. I think I said that right. I've been here. They have wonderful desserts and treats based on the acai berry. I may be butchering that. It's South American. Sky Labs, they repair vintage electronics. Trinity Tattooing. Such a wonderful, eclectic collection of businesses. Atomic Garage. This is known around town for vintage clothing, for costumes. That's an example. Some of the businesses here in the Junction. Fifth Street Pub. There's the Valley Junction office where they coordinate the farmers market. And here is Take Home Some Fun, a theatrical shop inside the old Valley Junction Theater. I love these old historic buildings and just the history of different time period in America and a different way of life with commerce and business. It's always changing. Always is, always will be. I'm at 5th and Maple, block up from Railroad. You can see over there at 6th and Maple is the community center Whole County has here in West Des Moines. And then there's shops on Maple. Additional shopping down that way. Again, all local businesses. There's art galleries here in the Junction. Tavern has pizza restaurant here. I've been to Tavern 2 out further west. Popular spot in town. Antiques and collectibles. Shoe luggage repair shop here as well. Clothing shops. There's an American Legion here in the Junction. Another gallery. Another bar. It's got some road construction going right now. The old First National Bank building. Another art gallery. Down the way there is a post office. Further on down there is a Mexican grocery store. So this is a super hot spot here in the Des Moines Metro. Valley Junction, historic Valley Junction. And now I'm going to drive around and show you some of the homes in the area. At the heart of quilting, some more Valley Junction businesses. Hinge Antiques. And an old house. The Quilts Block. St. Kilda, a newer business here. Some of the homes have been turned into businesses. There's the post office. The chiropractor. There's the Mexican groceries I was talking about. Home entertainment experts. Mark Chris Builders has their office here. And now we're gonna look at some homes in Valley Junction. This is an older part of town, so we'll have some historic homes here. This is West Des Moines Schools. Can be a lower price point to get into West Des Moines Schools. There's a newer building. Hannah Homes has their offices there. This is 5th Street. And now I'm turning left onto Vine. Gonna just drive around and give you an idea of what homes are like in Valley Junction. Because of the 1993 flood, some of these homes no longer have basements. I sold one in 2019 that the original property had been torn down, and Madden Builders had built the property that I sold. They built it in 1997. It had no basement. Because in 1993, this whole area was underwater. Some homes had their basements filled in. Of course, the dike was built. Here's 8th Street. Up the hill there is Hillside Elementary. A West Des Moines public school. Some of these homes were built in the 1800s, early 1900s. Testing my skills of driving and filming. So that one right there, that used to be a stagecoach. It was for sale in early 2019, and one of my clients lived on the 3rd floor. He actually wanted to buy it. He ended up buying out of town. But I showed him the whole property, and when I was there, a neighbor told me the history that it was a stagecoach, and this 8th Street here that I'm on used to be the edge of town. Now those two homes are two new homes that were just built in the last year or so. I'm not sure if they're Habitat for Humanity or Madden Homes or who put those in. I had listed last year that Madden Homes had built. You can see it's obviously of a different age than some of these other properties. Because again, in the 93 flood, some of the homes had to be demolished. There's another Madden home. Madden's a builder in town that's been in business for many years. Their business model is to build smaller homes on smaller lots. Church here is for sale. So this just kind of gives you an idea of what homes in Valley Junction are like. There's one with arts and crafts style. And here, this is the old Phoenix School that has since been turned into an apartment building, which I think is a wonderful use, or a wonderful example in repurposing real estate. Not condos, but apartments. price ranges. Oh look, there's a community library in Valley Junction. So those are some of the cool things that you'll find in the Valley Junction neighborhood here in West Des Moines, Iowa. Phoenix School Apartments. And then there's one more building. I want to show you if you can see it. Really cool home. An older style. Kind of looks like an older commercial building. So that's just a little community overview of Valley Junction, what the junction itself looks like with the local businesses, and then kind of an example of what homes in Valley Junction, what their style is like, and so forth. If you like what you've seen, give a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have questions or comments about real estate in the Des Moines, Iowa area or Valley Junction itself, put that in the comments below, and have a blessed day.